Hey everybody, Greenhorn Reef here. I decided today that I'm going to start a channel on YouTube to monitor the status of my reef tank. I've been taking pictures and such and trying to compare them and everything, but video seemed a lot smarter and a lot easier to keep track of, and on top of that I can sort of help out with any questions that anyone has about their tanks or any comments or concerns with mine, because I am just starting this hobby. I've been researching reef tanks for about a year now, and I finally put together my first DIY tank that I've been working on for a few months. Just a little bit of info. I have a 20-gallon long display tank. Right now, so far, I have about 22 pounds of live rock in here. I'm planning on putting in more. My tank has been cycling for about 3 weeks now, and finally, the ammonia and nitrites are down completely, and my nitrates are at about 10. So, I'm starting with the display tank here. I have a Mag 3 350 per hour return pump, along with 2 Corellia Nanos, a 240 per hour, and on the right side here, a 420 per hour. If anyone has any comments on how I have these setting the tank, or setting the flow in the tank, it would be great. This is just my first try at it. I have them hooked up to a JVJ wave maker right now, set at a minute apiece. Let me know if you think this is a good idea. But so far in here, I've added 16 or so pounds of BRS Eco Rock and Fiji dry rock, and on top of that I have some live rock here from some local live fish stores. I've seen a lot of feather dusters on my rock. I've had a couple worms floating through there, and I'm pretty sure there's an emerald crab hanging around under one of these guys, but he's only come out once. So, moving on to this side of the tank here, I have a custom overflow box that I made out of a guppy breeder kit that I bought for about $5. That's connected to a 1-inch siphon hose into just a hang-on tank that you would use at a fish store that I modded into my overflow. I recently removed the filter floss that was around this pipe here. It makes it a lot quieter, and it's a near complete siphon now. So this goes down into my first sump here, where I have 2 100-watt heaters set at 81 degrees, so it fluctuates between 80 and 81 pretty often. I also have a little bit of live rock in here, just to stop the flow and make it so that not all the micro bubbles go into the skimmer side. I have a little Aquatic Life internal mini 115 skimmer in here. It seems to work well, but it's very, very hard to tune it the way I want to, because it's very, very sensitive to the height of the water that it's in. From my sump, it flows into my refugium here. I have a semi-deep sand bed, I guess you can call it. It's between 3.5 and 4 inches. It was just one package of live sand, and I had just put in some Caulerpa in here yesterday, which seems to be doing well. Lots of white at the ends of the strands, and that's it.